Hey guys, Peter from Panda here. You might know that I really like my MyCharge Hub 9000. I've been following this company for a while. Ventev makes this product. It's called a Powercell. They make one in a 3000 milliamp and then also this 10,000, which is a 10,000 milliamp version. First of all, it seemed like the packaging may actually be a little bit more space efficient. But the Ventev here is actually very similar, but I actually thought it might be a little more flat and kind of even throughout. It's in some ways, and it comes like this with all the stuff displayed, so I'm going to kind of fold it all back. In some ways it's very similar, but it feels like it's a little thinner. The MyCharge has kind of a rounded St. Louis arch type of parabola kind of shape to it. This is a little flatter. It has kind of this this deep cut inset part on both sides, a scallop. Kind of looks like the, I don't know, the hood of a Charger or something, or the side of a Dodge Charger. But it seems to, when it's sitting on the table, it doesn't rock like the MyCharge does, as well as it seems just a little more space efficient to me. I don't know if that's true or not. The plastic cover here is just slightly that soft texture plastic. Does that make sense? And it's like this charcoal gray, and then all the accessories are orange. I kind of dig that. So there is, and they're actually pretty well labeled here, kind of molded in. The Lightning, which is 2.4 amps, as it says right there. So there's a Lightning cable there, as well as a micro USB. Now the micro USB output is only 1.8 amps. This is as far out as they come from here. On my MyCharge hub, they actually pivoted out over here, so you could kind of get a really nice room when you pulled it out. So this has a little bit less room, but you know, I can fold it all the way out 180 degrees from there, so I'm not going to have any problem getting into the bottom of my iPad. In fact, my case, the iPad mini is smaller, so it might only have to go out to there. But for the most part, I use these for iPhones and other iOS devices. But it's cool that they have both. I definitely dig that. It also has a third USB, or I should say, since you have two cables, this is the third way of charging, which is the only external USB jack. So you could plug in another cable here if you have it, and then plug in an additional device. So that's pretty cool, especially if someone uses something else like mini USB. Does anyone use that anymore? But it's cool, and it's cool if you have three different devices. Like I'm charging my Jawbone Era on this one, my iPhone, and my iPad in there. So that's pretty cool. And then the real money feature is the flip out prongs. Plug this into any outlet. You know, extension cords are nice sometimes, because then you can lay this on the ground. If the outlet is horizontally oriented, sometimes these can be a little funky. If they're vertically oriented, they plug in a lot nicer. It's really easy to flip this up and down, and it locks into place a little bit, so there's a little bit of resistance and click when it moves into place. That's pretty cool. I love the idea of not having to carry the cable to plug into your phone and another cable and a charging block to plug into the device. I really wish more companies would integrate those two things. Now, for the really big difference, as far as I can tell, between this and the MyCharge, is that on the MyCharge, it just had a single LED indicator for how much charge it had. And in fact, you'd have to kind of count the flashes, and it would just tell you within 25%, one flash for 25%, two for 50, three for 75, four for 100. This has a power button right here, and it has a LED display that lights up and will show you in percentages how charged this is. Now, I'm telling you, I'm looking at it the right way. This says 99% charged, not 66% charged, okay? So it's cool thing here is you can have a little more peace of mind knowing exactly how much charge this says it has. Should be a little more accurate. 10,000 milliamps, I mean, it's a powerful little device. 42 hours of additional talk time is what they say, but 10,000 milliamps is like three full or over three full charges for an iPhone 6. You know, it's going to charge a full iPad essentially. So pretty cool. So right there, that power button, just press it once, and the LED indicator with the remaining charge lights up for, it looks like about 10 seconds there. So So to charge your device, go ahead and just pull out the cable and plug in the device, in this case an iPhone. And then to turn on the power flow, you just hold down this power button for a few seconds. And you can see here the device starts charging. The other cool thing about this is when the battery is dying, and that needs to be recharged too, once you plug this into the wall, you can charge it as a pass-through charger, essentially. So it's my understanding that the Powercell 10,000 will charge attached devices first before replenishing its own internal battery. So this is pretty cool because it's certainly the only thing you need to take on trips and whatnot. Now, to turn it off as well, you would just hold down this button for a few seconds too. And there, you can see that the light on the battery goes off. And just tap it again to see how much charge you have remaining. Pretty cool. I am really excited to carry this sucker around, this Powercell, as my daily backup battery. We'll give you more reports if I find anything interesting on it, but super excited, really cool, looks cool and sporty, nice and compact, all the features in it. Peter Von Panda today is a very happy panda. For the Powercell 10,000, out.